Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about advertiser-friendly content guidelines, what you should know before becoming a YouTube partner program. And I just want to educate you guys on this because I had some issue with this as well recently because since November 2022, there has been a new regulation for the guideline, which means that you cannot say specific type of words in the first 8 seconds of your video or you may be demonetized. So if you are intending to become a YouTube partner program, and if you want to make money from advertisement, then you need to understand the following. First thing you need to know, there's two things. You have the limited ads revenue, and you have the no ads revenue. So what is this content may earn limited or no ads revenue. So what is limited? Limited means that you will receive a some sort of a restriction on your channel. So I'm going to show you my channel. So over here you see restriction. I have none. I have no restriction. But sometimes you will receive what it calls a limited ads suitability, as you call it. You can appeal that. To appeal it, you just click over here. There's going to be like an option to click, and you click appeal, for review by a human review, whatever. All right, you can appeal it. I did it and it worked because there was a mistake in one of the restriction. I was playing RimWorld. In a RimWorld, there was like a part where I was talking about drug addiction, right? And everybody knows that RimWorld, there's tons of weird things going on, and one of these weird things is that people they use drug in that video game in order for medical purposes. You understand? But the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm, deduced that my video game was promoting explicit drug, which I wasn't because smoking cannabis in RimWorld is a thing because it's part of the game. So what happened is I appealed, I appealed the restriction, and 48 hours later, there's somebody who actually watched my video, and he actually gave me he actually gave me he consented that I was right. So basically, he removed the restriction. So what I'm trying to say is that even if you receive a restriction which it says limited ad suitability, or even no ad suitability, you can appeal it. Okay, it's important that you understand that. It doesn't necessarily mean that YouTube is right. It just means because they have millions of subscribers, they have millions of creators, and they have a system, like a robotic system, that will make a deduction that your video may not be suitable for advertisement. That's all you need to know. Okay, so don't take it personally. So they do make mistake. All right, so that's the first thing you need to understand. Okay, so I'm going to go more into detail. So right now it says ads guidance. This content can earn ad revenue. So what you see over here, so everything you see over here, you will get ad revenues. So it said abbreviated or censored or words acceptable for network television, like this word over here or this word over here. I'm not going to say it in the title, thumbnail, or video. So you're okay. So you're okay if you do that in the title, in the thumbnail, or whatever. Profanity, like this word over here, shit, bitch, or the F word, used outside the start of the video after 15 seconds. Profanity that doesn't occur throughout the majority of the video. Okay, profanity used within the music or stand-up comedy video content. Okay, so this is okay. So you can say the word shit, bitch, or even the F word outside of the video after 15 seconds. So you have to wait. I'm sorry. You have to wait 15. I'm so sorry. All right. No, it's just like it's just funny. So you have to wait 15 seconds to say these words, the shit, bitch, or the F word, because a lot of my videos, I am using these profanities in my video games content after 15 seconds, I guess, because there's sometimes I get ganked by 50 players or 100 players, or sometimes in the heat of the moment I get shocked or surprised, so I do say the F word, the bitch, because it's funny. Some funny stuff happen and I'm like, oh my goodness, and I would say holy shit, right? So that's okay if you say it after 15 seconds. All right, guys, so please understand, after 15 seconds you are okay. Oh my god. But if you say it before 15 seconds, these three words over here, it's no, you can't. If you do that, you will get either demonetized or you will get limited access, limited ad suitability. Okay? Profanity that doesn't occur throughout the majority of the video. So also, although it is okay to say these three words SHIT BITCH, if you use it all the time in the entire video, like every single sentence, like oh my holy holy SHIT, and then use and the next sentence you little BITCH, and the next one you're like FUCKU, and then Bob, and then you keep going the entire video, then that is no, you're not, that's not gonna pass. It has to be sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Profanity used within music or stand-up comedy video content, so that's fine. So if you're using profanity in a music or in a music video, like there's a lot of music video where they use the F word, the, you know, yeah, like Eminem, you know, so, or stand-up comedy video, it's fine. But that's the part I don't understand. See, that's the part I don't understand. Because, I mean, why do we enforce the 15-second rules for every creators that uses these three words before 15 seconds, but not in music videos? I mean, what was I don't understand the logic, because why don't we apply the 15 seconds, you know, like regulation to even music videos? Oh, I know, because music videos, you know, they're making money for YouTube, so it's different. So if you're making money for YouTube, then it's okay, right? Oh, I see. YouTube is smart. I like that. I like that. Stand-up comedy as well, because I guess it's just the way it is. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Okay, definition: censored profanity refers to things like bleeping or muting the words, as well as covering written words with black bars, symbols, or text added in post-production. This is its definition. Abbreviated profanity refers to an acronym like WTF, what the FUCK, where the original terms in it is abbreviated by using acronyms. Okay, oh, they're just giving the definition of what they mean by abbreviated or censored. Okay, okay. So, but this is okay though. All right, there you go. So yeah, so this is okay. So everything you just read over here. So if you say the word HELL, I don't want to say it, or DAMN, you're okay in the title, in the thumbnail, or in the video. You're fine. So these like this is okay. I know that you're gonna say, why don't I say it? Because I don't want to say it. I just don't want to say it. Profanity used in the first 8 to 15 seconds. Okay. This content may earn limited or no ads revenue. So this is either limited. By limited, by the way, what it means that you may receive less ads, in a sense that, you know, like regularly speaking, usually you get 100% of the advertisement. You get an advertisement every videos, right? But if you are limited ad suitability, it means that YouTube will not give you ads for every views that people comes on your channel. So every time somebody watch your video, let's say you have 1,000 views, you will not get 1,000 ads per views, 1,000 ads per se. So what it means that instead you may get, I don't know, 100 ads, 200 ads, meaning that you're making less money. That's what it just means. That is what limited means, all right? Now I said 100, 200, maybe it's 500, maybe 700, maybe 800. But what I'm saying, you don't get 100% ads on your video per se if you are limited ad suitability restricted. You understand? If you are no ads, which aka demonetized, it means that you get no ads at all, equal no revenues at all, meaning that no ads revenue. By the way, sorry, you will get ads on all your channel, all right, but you're not gonna get revenues for it. So all the money goes to YouTube and not to you. That's what it means by no ads revenue or limited ads revenue. All right, you understand me? I'm saying. So I take that back. I take that back. Every videos you will get advertisement. You may or may not get advertisement, okay, as regularly, but you may not get paid for all the ads that's gonna be on your video. That's what it means by limited ads revenue. So yeah, that's what it means. Some example of content that also fall into this category: focal usage of profanity throughout videos, such as mentioned in every sentence. Focal usage of profanity. So during the 8 and 15 seconds, so if you use like focal profanity, usage of profanity, that would be like the SHIT BITCH, you know, and the F word between 8 and 15 seconds, then you may be limited or no ad revenue. Profanity used in the title or thumbnail, music, stand-up comedy content. Profanity used in the title or thumbnail of music. Okay, if you're using this thing here, these three words over here in the title or thumbnail or music or stand-up comedy content. Okay, so you may be okay limited. Wow. Profanity refers to word like this bit, this thing, and this word over here. Words like this and this aren't considered as profane. Sorry. So words like this guy and this guy over here, they're not considered as profane. It's only these words over here you see over here. All right. This content will earn no ads revenue. Profanity used in the first 7 seconds or majority of the video. So profanity. So all these words you see over here, all right, use in the first 7 seconds or the majority of the video. Profanities used in thumbnails or titles. You will not gain any ad revenues. What it means that you will see advertisement. People will see advertisement on your video, but YouTube will keep all the money. It means you don't get a percentage. You don't get a cut out of these advertisements. That's what it means. Some example of content that also fall into this category. Any use of hateful language in the video. Please refer to hateful content for more info. What? Please refer to hateful content. Hateful language. Okay, so that's another thing. Where's hateful language? Well, you guys can check it out. But anyway, these are like the most common words, I guess. You know that. Yeah, violence. Yeah, that's something else. So if you guys are new to creator, you got to read this. You got to read all this. All right. So there's a lot of stuff like violence. You don't want to promote like violence. You know, like or blood or injuries. You know, you don't want to do that. Unless it's in the context of a news of a journalistic context, that would be you may be okay. But if you're just like filming somebody getting beat up on the street and then you just publish that with no journalistic context, then you may not be suitable. You will be able to post the video, I guess, but you will not be paid if you are in the YouTube partner program. If you expect to be monetized, you will not be monetized. You got to be careful with that, all right? Adult content, same thing. Shocking content, harmful, dangerous, hateful, derogatory content. So if you promote discrimination, disparage, or humiliate an individual or group of people. So yeah, if you make fun, if you condescend, if you discriminate like a group of individuals, like I don't know, for religion purposes, or a group of people, like whether it's like politics or whatever, if you make hatred comments or derogatory content, then you will not, you may not be suited for advertisement. Recreational drugs, drug related. So this is one thing that happened to my video RimWorld, because the system thought that I was promoting drugs in one of my RimWorld video, when in fact I was just like what is it, one of my pawn it kind of had to smoke in order to heal himself, right? So I wasn't promoting drugs. I was promoting the game, but in that game there was some smoking stuff in there for the character to survive. You understand what I mean? So yeah, but I appealed that restriction, and I won, because a human actually, somebody behind a keyboard actually they understood that it was part of the game, right? So yeah, so that's that. Firearms as well, controversial, sensitive events. So you want to read everything. I'm not going to read everything, guys, because the one that appeals, the one that is really that you need to understand is the language here, because that's the one that I had a lot of videos that had limited access, and limited ads revenues only means that all your videos that get ads, many of them you will not get a cut out of it. That's what it means by limited ads, and this is what I had: limited ads. You will get that on your restriction, and if you come over here, it will say limited ad suitability. It's going to be in yellow, and that means that every time somebody watch a video, the advertisement, the YouTube will not pay you everything. Sometimes they'll pay you, sometimes they won't pay you. And to be honest with you, in order to make $1, okay, you need to do at least 1,500 videos. 1,500 views in order to get like $1 approximately. just to make $1. So you see how hard it is to make money on YouTube. And so when YouTube cut that money in half because you said the F word within 8 seconds, it kind of hurts. I'll be honest with you, it kind of hurts. Because there are some video games that, like, because we're gamers, we're video gamers, and sometimes there's gonna be part where people are shocked, people are surprised, things happen, and you say the S word, the F word, but you say it like you're not thinking about it. It's like, oh my god, this is insane, and blah blah blah. So you're kind of heat at the moment, right? But then YouTube says, nope, you've been saying that within 15 seconds, so we're gonna have to cut in half the amount of the dollar you've made out of your 1,000 views. I don't even have 1,000. I have 485 views, which is not even 50 cents. So instead of giving you 50 cents, we're gonna give you 25 cents. That's because you said the F word within 15 seconds. I'm like, oh my god, are you serious? Do you guys know that how long it takes me to make a video? Like some videos, it take me around many hours to do. One of my videos took me 4 days to make. One of my video took me 4 days to produce. Is the production videos. Some production videos that I do takes me literally 4 days to produce. And if I don't make 1,000 views, I don't even make $1. But then I said the F word within 15 seconds, they cut that dollar to 50 cents. I'm like, oh my god, bro. 4 days for 50 cents. 4 days of work for 50 cents, bro. Anyway, so yeah, guys. But that's YouTube's policy, so you have to abide by it. Yep. So I'm gonna have to be careful now, and I'm gonna try to not say the F word, and the S word and the whatever word, because apparently the reason is I guess the reason behind that is because they're afraid that kids comes on your channel. They're afraid that kids, it becomes impacted by the fact that you're being too vulgar. They are afraid of that, and I understand, like, if you were a parent, you wouldn't want that. But at the same time, I think it's the parents' responsibility to take care of their kids, to what, like, to not let their kids watch YouTube if you think it's going to be harmful for your kids. I think the biggest responsibility is not YouTube, but it's really the parents that should be taking care of their kids, so that the creators in this matter wouldn't be penalized. Because I feel like every time there's a new regulation on YouTube, all the creators are being penalized because a minority is not doing their job as parents, or because like one person, like you remember Logan Paul when he did a video that shocked the entire planet, right? And then everybody paid for that because YouTube decided to make a policy about, oh, you need to have 1,000 subscribers now. You need to have 4,000 hours of views in order to be eligible for YouTube Partner Program. So there's a lot of restriction that started to pop out of nowhere from YouTube because one person made a mistake, or because a minority of people are not doing the job as parents. So all the creators are paying for that. But you know what? Like I said, sometimes I put 4 days making a video to do 50 cents out of it. Do you know how hurtful that is? Oh my god. But yeah, now you're gonna say, yeah, but DJ, are you doing this for money? No. Yes and no. No, yes. But you know what? It's not yes, well, who doesn't need money? Do you need money? Yes. Okay, so so I'm not doing it for money, but I mean, I don't mind getting paid for I would love to get paid, for the amount of work that I pour into the video that I'm making to make people happy, right? And just because I said the F word within 15 seconds, you're gonna demonetize my video, or just cut it in half, or I don't know how much you're gonna cut it. But instead of getting paid my $1, you're gonna pay me 50 cents after I put 4 days of work. Like, oh my god, are you guys feeling my drip? So I think that this regulation is really weird. It's really strange. And like I said, I think the real issue concern here would be the parents to do their job and not let their kids watch YouTube, or I don't know, just play with your kids, go outside with your kids, do homeworks with your kid. If you let your kids play video games 24/7, that is your responsibility as a parent to not let your kids play video games, because you should be playing with you should be with your kid. You should be entertaining you should be helping your kid in school, in homeworks. You should be going out with your kids. I mean, what's the purpose of having a kid if it's not to be with him or her? I'll be honest with you guys, the reason I love video games, the reason I love video game is because, and I don't know if I should say this, but my parents, they're not, they don't play with me. They don't really, like, do things with me like I wish they would. But it's okay. I don't blame them because they're working 24/7. But the kids, if they have nobody to turn to, or if they have no parents or no big brother or big sister, what they do to entertain themselves is they go on internet or they play video games. But the thing is, why did you want to have kids? Why do you want to have kids if you don't spend quality time with them? And then when your kids watch something harmful on YouTube or any social media, you blame the platform for that? You're going to blame the platform, and then the platform's like, okay, we hear you parents, so now we're gonna put restriction for all the creators because you don't have time to take care of your kids. Oh my god, bro, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just saying. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's kind of sad because although I do make some revenues, I don't make like tons of dollars. I don't make a lot of money, but what I'm saying is I just like regulation. These regulations are strange. Are just strange. It doesn't make sense. And you know what? Even more strange. You know what's even more strange is this part over here. Profanity used within music or stand-up comedy video content. Those are okay. If you use profanity in the music, even if you say it a lot, or in a stand-up comedy, it's okay. Like David Chappelle, like it's okay for them. But then when you use the alibi of, yeah, but my kids might watch your video. Okay. So why don't we apply this restriction to David Chappelle? Oh, because he's David Chappelle, he's okay. He's okay to swear 24/7, even in the first 8 seconds, because it's David Chappelle. And if kids watch it, well, too bad, so sad. Okay, so now when it's David Chappelle is okay. When it's David Chappelle is okay. But when it's another creator who's making 50 cents per video, that's not okay. That is not okay. Oh my god. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, guys. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know. You know what, guys? This is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm just gonna abide to their law, whatever. Because you see, the thing is, I don't have any other platform right now. I don't have. There's no other platform. If there was another platform out there with less restrictive, regulation, maybe I would switch. But right now, there's no other platform, so they kind of have the monopoly of, it's like almost soft dictatorship, in a sense, to say like, well, you have no choice to listen to us because we have the monopoly of, of video, you know online videos. They can do whatever they want. They are the boss. We can only abide to it. There's nothing you can do, guys. All right, so thanks for watching, and yeah, see you in my next video. Cheers.